Hi, my name's Adrian, and today I want to take you through a set of scripts that I've written for Unity3d, which is an animation tree editor. What it's designed to do is to give the power of animation blending back to the artist rather than with the programmer. What I've found while working in the industry is that you can have perfect animations, but unless you actually blend them together well, you actually lose all realism in your character. And what this is designed to do is to provide a graphical interface for artists to actually be able to go in and create an animation logic which can be fed straight through to game and actually create beautiful blends between animations. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll use this test scene to show you the output and the final results. So if I click play here, you can see we've got a character on the go already. So with the animation tree editor, there's kind of two different types of nodes. There's or two different types of main nodes. There's a state machine and a blend graph. A blend graph will have a number of different animations that are inputs and then blended together and controlled by control parameters, while a state machine is actually almost an AI state. You might be idle, or you might be locomoting. You could be dying or something like that. On the left here you can actually see in this test scene we've got two states. We've got idle and locomotion. These buttons on the left represents triggers for those states, so that it's a state request. So if I press stop, I've just requested to stop, and that's what's actually happened. It's triggered the transition between locomotion and idle. I'll hit start again and I've transition back to locomotion. Once you're inside a state, you need the ability to be able to vary the animations within that state. You might be locomoting, but within that you've got a whole subset of what you could be doing. You could be walking, running, crawling, jogging, whatever it is. And that's what these control parameters are here to do. They're here to blend between different animations inside that state. So I can take the speed parameter, and what this is doing is this is just blending between different animations in that state. I can also go change direction. So you can see here we're just actually changing the direction of the walk by changing the control parameter. I'll take you under the hood so I can actually show you what's going on and show you the interface that's actually being used here. So this is the top level of the animation tree, and this is a state machine. So here you have the idle state and you have the locomotion state. The lines here indicate potential triggers or potential transitions between states, and this is what is triggered by these requests. I'll just get the stats up so you can see that. So when I actually hit a request, I'll hit the stop here and you'll see it flow down that transition. Okay, and you can see the blending represented by these numbers that quickly go from 0 to 1. That's the transition between states. Inside each state is either another state machine or a blend tree. In this case it's a blend tree, and you can actually see here, this is when I change the control parameters. Not that one, that one. You can see what's happening here is the weight between these inputs. So this is an animation input, this is actually a blend tree input, and we're blending based on speed between these two inputs to our output. So when I change the speed, okay, you can actually see the numbers change. Now inside here you can actually have nested, as I was saying before, you can actually have nested blend trees or state machines. And so this is actually another blend tree, walk direction. So you can see here underneath that last blend tree is another one. So here I can change direction and it actually changes again the animations within this blend tree. So this flows through the output. You can see here the final output is 0.5. That's because above it we're still blending between run and walk direction. So if I change the speed back down here, then I go into walk direction, you can see the full final output is happening within this blend tree because the control parameters dictate that. Then I can stop again. Okay, turn him around. We can start with a full run if we like by doing that. So that's just an overview of what the potential for the animation tree editor can do for you. In the next section I'll actually take you through how this is actually set up. So thank you. Bye bye.